Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is Marta and I'm a former Etihad Airways cabin crew member. If you don't know my story, I was rejected 4 times before I finally made it. And those rejections were very painful. But they are also super powerful because they gave me experience, they shaped my resilience, and they helped me build the confidence I needed not only to succeed, but to start helping other people chase the same dream. And today's video is all about a confidence, because this is something I know many of you struggle with. And trust me, I've been there too. Because my first rejection was definitely because of a lack of confidence. And I felt so intimidated by other candidates during the group discussion with Emirates that I just stopped participating in the activity. I kept comparing myself to others. I had so many insecurities at that time, and I really struggled. But that experience taught me something very important, that the confidence is something you step into, and you can learn how to become confident. And that confidence will serve you not just in interviews, but in your life. And when it comes to the cabin crew role, being confident is crucial here because you are the face of the airline. So you represent the brand, the culture, and the values. You need to walk into that interview as if you're already wearing the uniform with a pride. You have to come across as a trustworthy and assertive person, so the recruiter will know that your passengers will feel safe, valued, and welcome. And another thing which is even more important, you're not there just to smile and serve. You're there to protect passengers, to protect lives, because you're responsible for them. And that's how serious this job is. So you must be confident and you must be able to handle real challenges, from unruly passengers to medical emergencies. And now, if you're not confident yet and you want to be by your interview, don't worry. You will become the most confident version of yourself, but you just need to practice. And I will tell you where to start. So the first stage of working on your confidence is self-awareness. Acknowledge the fear. Acknowledge what's holding you back. And before you can build confidence, the true confidence, you need to understand what makes you feel insecure. What are your fears? Where do you lack belief in yourself and why? Because this honest self-reflection is the foundation. Once you recognize the root cause, fear of rejection, poor self-image, comparison to others, or language barrier, or maybe past rejections, you can start working on it. And if your fear comes from not feeling good enough, then start changing your inner dialogue, because your confidence grows when you speak to yourself with kindness. And that was my case. I was thinking about my insecurities all the time, and what really helped me was something I called a confidence statement. You can also call it mantra, guys. I just sat down and I wrote, I'm confident and fully prepared. I know my worth, I bring energy and warmth into the room, and I will get this job. So I wrote down this statement and I was reading it aloud every single day until my next interview. And I truly encourage you guys to do the same. So just write the statement down and read it out loud every single day until your interview. Even if it feels awkward at the very beginning, even if it feels silly at first, trust me, your subconscious listens. And the more you speak positively, the more your actions and posture begin to align, and it will start to feel so natural that you not only believe in it, but start showing up as a version of you who already has the job. And I'm sure, guys, I'm 100% sure you've heard fake it till you make it. And that's kind of true in my opinion, but I personally prefer the version embody it until you become it. And I think it works. And also, I suggest you to try mindful swaps. So don't tell yourself, it's so hard. Just tell yourself, I will find a way. Also, swap if with when. Don't tell yourself, if I become coming through. Because if means that you don't fully believe you will make it. Tell yourself, when I become cabin crew. Because the universe is listening to you, and when is more powerful. Because when doesn't leave the room for being unsure. And I will tell you something. Yesterday I had a coaching session, and the girl I had this session with, she took my premium cabin crew course. So we were able to meet multiple times and really connected. So yesterday we were talking, and at the beginning she was struggling with pimples, not acne, just a few pimples before her Qatar interview. And I told her, just change the way you think and you speak to yourself. And instead of saying every morning, oh my God, I look so bad, I can't look at these pimples, say, my skin looks beautiful. And believe me or not, but yesterday we met, and of course she passed the interview with Qatar Airways. She's waiting for her offer letter right now. But she told me, Marta, I started talking to myself every single day that my skin looks great. And my pimples disappeared. And it's not magic, guys. Positive thinking can reduce stress. And stress is known as a trigger for skin issues like pimples. So when you're kind to yourself and to reduce this inner pressure, your body produces less cortisol, which is stress hormone, which can lead to faster healing and less inflammation. So if this girl was stressing out every time she looked in the mirror, and then she shifted to affirming herself with, my skin looks beautiful, she likely just calmed her nervous system. So yes, guys, it works. And now, after you acknowledge the cause of your lack of confidence and create a confidence statement / mantra, and if you use mindful swaps, I encourage you to visualize. Visualize the confident version of you getting the job. Just spend a few minutes every morning visualizing your dream outcome. So close your eyes and see yourself walking into the interview calm, prepared, and powerful. Picture yourself smiling, making eye contact, and answering questions smoothly. Add emotion to it. How would you feel in that moment? Because that emotion starts to shift your energy. And the brain can tell the difference between real and unreal success. So use that to your advantage. And when you create this vision, you will feel more positive emotions about your interview and truly shift your energy from being nervous, panic, stress, anxious to being extremely positive and excited. And when you go to the interview, you will have this positive picture in your head, and it will help you. And I truly believe that visualizing is such a powerful tool. I continue to do it every single day, and if you want, you can even create your vision board. It's so much fun with vision board. I love it. And also every time when you feel stuck, because of course it may happen, what I really encourage you to do is just reconnect with your why, with the purpose behind your dream. So always ask yourself why this is so important to me, because this why gives you emotional fuel, and it really, really helps when you find yourself just stuck. So here are the very first step you should take. Acknowledge the fear, use mantras, use mindful swaps, try visualization, and now I want you to know that of course confidence comes with actions, not only thinking, not only talking to yourself in a good way. So here, add action to this, add aligned action. So start showing up every single day and just prove to yourself that you can be trusted. So for example, if you want to wake up at 5 a.m., just wake up at 5 a.m. If you want to practice English daily, just practice English daily. If you want to prepare a strong introduction for your interview, just do it. It can be small, of course, but once you start showing up for yourself and just proving to yourself that you can get things done, that builds trust and that builds real lasting confidence. And also another thing I recommend, and I do this, is start keeping a confidence journal. So every time you show up for yourself, for example, you wake up at 5, you practice for interview, you speak English out loud, you apply after facing rejection, or you watch my videos with tips, just write it down. And over time, this builds a solid belief in your abilities. So these are the strategies you should start doing today. And I promise you, if you stay consistent until your interview, you will shift your mindset and feel more than ready. Because I'm the real example. I implemented them together with proper actions, of course. And I'm super grateful for it. And of course, guys, to stay inspired, surround yourself with uplifting energy. So follow empowering creators who inspire you. I hope it's me. Join communities that match the energy you want to embody and you want to attract. So you can always join my meetups, and the next one is in Kuala Lumpur next week. So of course you're more than welcome. And the one thing that helped me a lot, and I would like to share it with you, is I pray every single day, guys, and I feel so much stronger. I feel supported, and I believe this gives me the confidence as well, because I feel like I'm not alone and that God is cheering me on too. I'm in this constant dialogue with God and with the universe, so it really helps. And if you don't believe in God, speak to the universe. I believe in both, so it's like double support. And this one just came to my mind right now. So this is about mindset, which is the most important here, guys. And I want you to know that together with mindset, you should know that there are other things that go along with during the interview. And I'm talking about your grooming, about your body language, and about your interview answers, of course. Because if everything is on point, you will be the most confident and well-prepared person in the room. So let's start with your grooming. You should definitely follow the airline's grooming guidelines precisely, guys. Because this is about the first impression, which of course matters, and you can only do your first impression once, and then maintain a positive and confident body language. So smile gently all the time, maintain eye contact, keep your posture strong, shoulders back, and walk with intention, because recruiters observe this very closely, and it's super important. It's super important to know how to manage stress, because they can see everything on your face, in your gestures, and in your voice. So make sure you manage your stress and show the recruiters that you can handle challenging situations with grace. So let me share these strategies I've learned to manage stress, because I believe they will help you. Try them all, choose your favorite, and use it whenever you feel overwhelmed or start overthinking before or during your interview. It's fine. So the first one, whenever you catch yourself thinking, oh my god, I'm so nervous, and you start sweating, just say to yourself, I'm excited, I've got this, I belong here, I'm ready, I'm enough, and I've been waiting for this moment for months. Because here's the thing, guys, your body doesn't see the difference. And excitement and stress, they trigger similar physical reactions. This is interesting, but the mind can see the difference, and that shift changes your energy and the entire situation. So it's super powerful just to change the way you label the feeling. And remember, you're not stressed, you're excited. The second one is super easy, about breathing. So try to breathe. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4, and repeat. This is amazing because this slows your heart rate and pulls you back to the present moment. So you focus on breathing, not on overthinking and stressing. And the third one, I really love the third one. Just grab a piece of paper, better than grabbing phone, and write down every anxious thought. Get it out loud of your head, and just then cross out everything that's not helpful, not true, or not in your control. And you'll see that so many thoughts showing up are simply not true, not helpful, or we can't control them. And when you control your emotions, when you control your body language, as well as your gestures, your voice, and your posture, you're prepared and you're confident. And now, if you have the right mindset, if you have grooming on point, if you control your body language, then just make sure to practice your interview answers. Because if you are prepared, you won't get overwhelmed, and it will give you so much confidence. And to prepare your answers, of course, you need to know your airline. Of course, you need to align with airline's values, understand the type of candidate the airline is looking for, just to align yourself with that kind of candidate. And be prepared for different questions related to your customer service experience, to your motivation to join airline. And of course, remember, highlight your skills, your huge passion for delivering excellent service in every answer. And while answering the questions, use the STAR method, just to structure the answer. So remember, situation, task, action, result. And this method keeps your answer clear, to the point, and just professional. And to sound even more confident, I suggest you use some phrases while answering your question, like, I truly believe. For example, I truly believe that my diverse experience makes me a strong fit for this role. Or, I'm confident that. Or, without a doubt, my diverse experience makes me a strong fit for this role. Or, the last one, I have no hesitation in saying that my diverse experience makes me a strong fit for this role. And if you're prepared, you're more confident. And if you truly want to be the most confident person in the room, feel free to book a one-on-one video call with me. We will go through everything you need to succeed, and it's fun with me. You'll enjoy. So feel free to check the description box below this video and book your spot before it's fully booked. Alright guys, just to sum it up, remember, confidence isn't something you either have or not. It's something you build. And if you prepare your mindset, if you prepare your look, if you prepare your body language and interview answers, and you start believing that you belong in that uniform, you got this job. Thank you so much for watching my video. I truly believe it will help you. Please share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to my channel, and of course like this video. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you guys, and please feel free also to join my platforms for more tips, more insights and inspiration, and see you in the next video. Bye!